Okay, so welcome back, and we may be slightly screwed, but I think we're okay. So we've lost our capital, and we're going to try and somehow grab it back. Before we do that, we better look after our politics. I guess we take a drink before we that. You know, you need to be slightly tipsy before you handle anything important. What do you want, Henry?
Well, 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 the Dragon Commander himself. Come, sit, drink with me. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. He's had a few too many. But you'd take to the right too if you had an imp apparatus for an arm. Never told you how I came by this eyesore, did I?
Well, yeah, let me know how you lost your arm then, Henry. That's pretty...
during the great and glorious last stand to save the Empire. Horseshit. We fought like lions so that the king, your bloody father, could scarper with what riches he could hold. But my soldiers did their duty. They died where they stood, and I was left for dead. One of an eye and an arm.
Ah.
Not that any of it mattered. The king's head was shown decorating a stake, like star crowns will the pines come midwinter night. Defeat. Bah. Luckily, a touch of the malt can relieve its bitter taste.
Aha. So if the day should come for me, you can scamper too. I'm no use for a general of any... Okay.
Oh, I shall. Believe you me, lad. Gone are the days that Death and I dance and duel for the sake of some undeserving arsehole, whose sole claim to authority is the birthright to park his fat rear on a throne. Never again.
Henry is quite the honourable guy, I guess. Okay, well, apparently I can't have a conversation with him. Scarlet is really far in the back.
And we lost today, Commander. Such is the nature of war.
That is actually exactly what happened. I'm surprised she knew. What do you say, Scarlet? Shall we be victorious in the end?
Hope springs eternal, does it not? In any case, let's hope hope does.
How about the other generals?
About whom, Commander? Bit stuck up, ain't she?
Oh, yeah.
That's what a royal title will do to you. She used to be a proper queen and everything, with an entire country at her beck and call. How the mighty have fallen, eh? Me? I don't care for any of that rot. You got nothing. You got nothing to lose.
I just noticed the undead barmaid in the background has, like, fruit stuck in her, because obviously she's dead, so she doesn't have breasts. I think that's pretty funny.
About whom, Commander?
Edmund.
Shifty son of a bitch, isn't he? Acting all high and mighty all the time, calling imps idiots, dwarfs dullards, that sort of thing. Makes you wonder if there's a single thing he's not intolerant of.
Mm-hmm.
About whom?
Alright, tell me about Henry then.
Excellent chap, that one. Likes his jokes dirty and his liquor plenty. 2 peas in a pod, me and him. Or on and off, that is. Can fight like a demon unleashed as well. Best to have him on our side.
Well, he is on our side, so that's good. Alright, we'll talk to Catherine, who, no, I don't really want to.
In the same day is a sign of mediocrity, Commander. And as such, a sign of masculinity.
Alright, yeah, whatever. You know what? I don't want to talk to you. Screw you. Let's go to the throne room then. We're going to sort out this democracy
Commander,
stuff.
It is imperative that we should win the war. For our enemies are godless heathens in need of annihilation. To hasten this process, I therefore propose we introduce conscription. For why have young, able-bodied men sit around or do menial tasks when they could be serving in your armies instead?
Conscription doesn't sound like a good plan. Alright, a race's attitude towards you determines how much support you will receive in combat when fighting in their lands. Listen to the councillors to be heard, to hear their point of view regarding the issue at hand. After making a decision, you'll be able to find out how happy or angry they are with your choice. Alright, so we better talk to them.
It is imperative that we should win the war.
Oh, we already know what you'll have to say.
Commander, even the most peace-loving elf won't deny that in these dark times of war, allowances have to be made which we would otherwise condemn. Conscription, though, goes too far. Let those that wish to fight for our cause do so, but let's not force men away from their families if they feel it is their duty to stand by them.
Alright, okay. So far, the undead are for conscription, the elves are against.
Conscription may have somewhat of an ill ring to it, Commander, but it might be worth consideration nonetheless. There's not a dwarf that won't take up his axe for the Empire, but elves! A 3-fingered man could number their volunteers on one hand. Time to get these weaklings into shape.
I feel like he could be right. The dwarf may very well be right. The Owls definitely seem like a kind of peaceful race that won't fight for me.
I don't think conscription is a very good idea, Commander. Not only should a life of soldiery be an individual's choice rather than an obligation, but by drafting so many young men into the army, you're draining our economical reserves. So please don't forget your political obligations because of your military ones.
That's true as well. See, I'm pretty sure the lizard men are the most, they're understandable. It is true, in fairness, and if I was in this situation, I wouldn't like
Here's
conscription.
an imp's perspective, Commander. More soldiers equals bigger battles, and bigger battles equals more explosions. Win-win. Granted, it's a bit of a simplistic perspective, but imps will have their fun, you know.
Okay, so we're at the moment we're 3-4-2 again. So if I wanted to go with it, I'd obviously be in the majority vote. The only problem is, if I was in this situation, I would not want to be conscripted myself, as I am pretty much the right age to be conscripted. So I'm gonna have to go against it. Now this could actually kill me, but we're gonna go against.
Refusal is no more than an encouragement, a celebration even of cowardice.
We'll be fine, dude. Alright, he's not happy. Will you institute conscription?
Your refusal is no more...
Alright.
Thank you for disagreeing with Yorick, Commander. War is a demanding...
Okay, so there we go. We picked sides. The undead aren't going to be happy, but I guess we had to. Right then, let's save before this. This is pretty important, I guess. Because, we're probably going to die horribly. I have to take my capital back, whether I like it or not. So, who can get there, who can't? Alright, everyone go, because we need it back. We have no choice in the matter here. Alrighty. I don't think I have any money. I think because I don't own a capital, I don't get any money. Yep, that's how it works. How irritating. Alright then. 96% chance to win. Hopefully we can actually win then. Alright, so it's gone down to 64. Hopefully we'll be okay. I believe in you, army. Obviously I could send in a general, but... I can't pay them. I'm not entirely sure what the benefit... Well, the inability to pay means. Hopefully we'll win. Oh my word, we lost. Are you serious? Are you serious? What? How do we die? Are you... What? Alright, let's load the game again. Maybe that was just a freak of nature. We'll try again. Because that's ridiculous. Come on, we had a, 70% chance of winning. We still managed to lose. Frickin' Henry, you suck. Alright, let's try this again then. So I guess we're taking exactly the same move. I mean, it's my own fault. Because I got myself in this situation. But we still shouldn't have lost that fight. We had a good chance of winning it. Alright, so it's exactly the same move. We're just gonna roll the dice again, basically. Alright, it's gone down to 60. Wow, okay. To battle. I don't think I have any cards that will help. Oh, I do have a card. Alright, we'll use this. Does that put my odds up? Not really. Alright, Henry. I believe in you. That's better. That's more like it. Hooray! Alright, we got our capital back. That is something. Okay, your populist motion has increased by 10%. The sevens curse you. Your luck has decreased by 2. Okay. Well, I think that overall, that's okay.
Fie upon Edmund's pride, Commander. The Lizard Lords have granted him the honor of representing our mighty military on a diplomatic mission of utter import, and he gets his knickers in a twist because it comes with a spot of sacrament alien to our ways. I should think it would be good fun to attend an imp ceremony. Something is bound to blow up. Isn't that what the generals normally like?
Oh, it's what's the imp ceremony? I don't even know. Edmund seems to have his knickers in a twist, so we'll talk to him.
Imps, Commander. Are they not truly the lowliest of all the races? Were it not for the hint of demon cunning in their blood, we most probably wouldn't speak to them as much as serve them for supper with a series of seasonal stuffings. As it is, however, the Lizard Lords have deemed it fit to strengthen the military cooperation between ourselves and those demoniacal dewdrops. I'd exhale an existential sigh upon the hearing of such folly, yet give it no further thought but for one devilish detail in the treaty. It is I, as our foremost general, who must, quite literally, stoop to inspect their armies. As Henry
oh god, I can't talk to this guy. He's so boring. He makes me tired. Alright. I don't care if there are any jumping through hoops. It's courtesy to demand. Yes.
You're...
Yeah, you get on with it, alright.
A toast to triumph, Commander, and another. We have.
Oh, they say the same thing every time. Okay, then.
Impressive victory, Commander. You fight like a lion, which is almost as good as a lioness.
Oh my word, is he still on this sexist rant? Oh boy.
I must say, I don't envy Edmund, Commander. He's to bow and scrape afore an imp of all things. If 'twere any other general, I'd publicly protest. But that conceited tosser deserves to kiss dust once in a while. Remind him he walks the earth just like the rest of us. Well, except you, perhaps.
Ha. Yeah, I think that's about right. Kick
I
Edmund
shall
in
depart with...
the balls while he's down. Alright, so we have some research to spend, I suppose. I definitely fear what's going to happen in the next turn, though. I need more money. How can I get more money? Oh, I don't know. Maybe I can get some new vehicles. I only got 4 points. I can't actually get anything. Okay, then. To the bridge! I honestly feel like we could die horribly here. So we may have to play the RNG game again and just roll the dice and hope to win. Hence why I'm saving. Alright, here we go then. What's the plan? Well, yes, we can control it. I'm hoping they can't jump straight here. They haven't got ships in here and they haven't got transport in here. So it doesn't look like they can just jump to these ones. Leaving them unguarded seems like a bad idea, but I definitely need to strengthen my... Well, I really can't. I haven't got that much money. Okay, we're going to build 2 troopers. That's all we can do. Nice. Have I got any cards to play? All dragon cards, unfortunately. Ugh. Okay, then I guess we just end our turn and hope we don't get invaded. Oh boy, stay away from me. Alright, we didn't get invaded. Whew. We got a mercenary combat card. That's actually very useful for defense and all that shenanigans.
It would seem Edmund has come back from his inspection duties among the imp armies already. I had expected tales of mayhem to precede his reappearance. In fact, I bet Henry the lizards and imps would be at war as soon as he set foot among them. But no. All the better, of course. Though a little disappointing.
So Catherine seems a little bit surprised. Let's head to the bar and talk to Edmund and see what he's had to say about that then.
Commander, no doubt you rejoice at my swift return from the land of imps, that borough of blight, that cyst in civilization. Returned have I to more glorious heights. The gods I'd thank if I believed in any.
Oh my word.
Do forgive me if I appear exceptionally smug today, but I was very flattered, you see, to witness how my reputation precedes me even into the very crevices of the world. The imps had heard of my approach and my modicum of resentment for their rituals. I was therefore pleasantly surprised to be greeted with a cordial handshake no more.
Oh, wow.
Yes, he was rather an agreeable chap, as a matter of fact. The High Priest, I mean. After the military inspection, we played chess and talked philosophy the night through. It goes without saying I won every game and lacerated his logic like an eagle its prey. But he was not as devoid of all intellect as I had expected his entire species to be. A comforting thought, somehow, knowing you trust them to strap explosive engines to your back.
Yep. Well, jetpack for you. Alright, I bet Henry has a lot to
Yes,
say.
Commander.
No, he doesn't. Okay, then. What about you?
Frightfully boring folk, those lizards, Commander. That general of yours held our High Priest hostage with board games and chatter. Our engineers built a great tower just to blow it up again. A great gift for the envoy of our allies. But did he come and watch? No. Preferred conversation to combustion. What a nincompoop.
Mm-hmm. Well, apparently the dwarves aren't particularly accepting either, but that's okay.
Sup, Commander?
I keep going and talking to these guys, but they actually give me absolutely nothing new every time. But it looks like we have some politics.
I am pleading here today on behalf of a dwarven miner who was cruelly left to his fate by his own kindred. An incident in the mines cost him his leg, and he is too poor to pay for a proper prosthetic one. Henry, your own general, could afford impish machinery, but the dwarves, who easily could as well, will not provide for their stricken fellow. Well, I say they should. Indeed, the state should. We can. So why not do so?
Yeah, I understand that, but we're pretty poor at the moment.
Just like diseases, accidents are simply punishments from the gods.
Alright, well this guy doesn't understand at all, because he's like, well, I'm a dead person. What does it matter to me if I have an accident? Alright then.
If the state should pay for each and every work accident, For every broken nail and broken leg, we'll be paying through the nose. And it's your finances that'll be crippled. Mark my words, Commander. Listen to that bleeding heart elf.
Yeah, well, this guy is a greedy money hoarder, mongerer. So it's not really a surprise he doesn't like it. I really do think it's a good idea, but whether I have the actual income to do so is the question.
Oberon's tale is a shocking one, Commander. If this miner suffered such a dreadful injury while working, then the mining corporation in charge should pay for his treatment. And if they won't or cannot, then yes, the nation should.
I don't know. What does Imp have to say?
There are more with a prosthetic limb than without among us imps. Comes with the territory, I suppose. All those volatile war machines. Most of our top inventors have more metal than meat to them. And of course, it's only fair the government chips in where they can.
Alright, so most people seem with it. I feel like I'm going to lose a lot of money doing this, but I don't think I have a choice. I have to.
Deserve a kind emperor.
Alright, let's see what he has to say.
This will cost us millions!
Alright, of course he's a bit angry.
This decision will endear you in the hearts of many, and shame the dwarves for the neglect of their own brother.
So it looks like I've gone against both the dwarves and the undead twice, and I've gone with the elves and the lizards. Not on purpose, but simply because their ideals match mine slightly more. Hopefully that doesn't cost me too big, but we will see. I guess it's time to take a turn, which obviously means saving, because every turn probably could mean certain death. Alright, so we want to prepare to kind of invade this land, I suppose. I feel like this is very exposed. Yes, they have transport here now as well. Oh, they're going to invade here, aren't they? Which could be bad. I mean, we could have a fight on two fronts, but I'm not even sure if that's going to be good enough. I guess we need to buy some defensive units here. So it only leaves me 8 here. That should be okay. And then I'll move these into here and hopefully be able to attack, I guess. Alright, if we move those two in there, and then we stick this guy back over here. This is just as a defensive precaution. I don't know. Oh, I feel like we could get absolutely mullered by these guys if anything goes wrong. Because they'll move them straight in there and they'll just kill me, won't they? Of course, there's a dice roll. Oh, I don't know. I mean, as soon as these two move in here, I'm in trouble. Maybe it'll be better to move down to this land. Alright, okay. Let's undo that. Undo. Alright, okay. Instead, I think we are going to move our trooper into here? Into the transport. Oh, hang on. We don't need both in there. Oh, dear. Undo. Okay, we're going to move our trooper into the transport. We're going to take one. And then we will move him down here to invade this. The enemy is entrenched, the higher country's entrenchment level. But there's no one defending it, so it should be okay. And then we're going to move this guy into here. And move the hunter back here. And then move this trooper into here as well. I feel like, yeah, these guys are going to get raped. That might not be a good idea. Maybe it's a better idea to just defend the capital, actually. Let's not have a war on two fronts. I am going to move the hunter into there, though, just to defend me. Alright, I think that looks good. Let's see how that does. Fingers crossed. Alright, they actually moved their guys away. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, they actually didn't move down to invade my country either, which is pretty good. Alright, so we're not actually in war. That's surprising. Alright, what's this? Build Tavern. Oh, that's cool. Then we got another card. All pumped up. Nice. Not bad. Everything seemed to go well. What's up, Scarlet?
Typical of Catherine to get miffed over money. I don't care what they pay me as long as I get to brawl and booze.
I'm not so sure about her work ethic, to be honest.
When Catherine is out of sorts, there seems to be no escaping her ire, Commander. I do understand her, though. For whilst equality among the civilized races is not to be found, I do uphold that women are every bit as capable as men. Provided they are lizards.
Oh boy. This guy. Right, to the bar. There's no politics to do, so let's have a look. She's a bit angry.
Listen here, Commander, for I have a matter of great import that I should like to bring to your attention. In the realm I ruled, that rule was absolute, as was that of my vassals, women all, of course. We concerned ourselves with matters of mastery and the mind. Men with all things menial, according to the natural order.
Oh boy, this woman, please.
On this ship, however, I find myself trapped amid so many cocks of the walk, the one more swollen with self-importance than the next, only to discover these pompous windbags actually earn more wages than Scarlet, Prospera, or I do.
Oh, well, actually, in that case, that is wrong.
If anyone, it is we of the superior sex who should sooner receive more silver and gold than those of the savage variety. You'll set right this iniquity, Commander, and you'll do it now.
Yeah, you're right. You should be earning the same. You shouldn't be earning more, because that's just retarded. Like, literally, no one in their right mind thinks like that. Oh, hang on. There's no equality here. I should be giving more. No, you're dumb. You don't say the magic word. No, yeah, you can have the
Good.
same.
So you should. Ah, to be queen again.
Oh, God, this woman.
Yikes, what a vixen! Can't dear old Kathy be happy with the wages she get?
It's like, why is everyone so sexist? It's unbelievable. Alright, okay. So we're doing okay, maybe. We're in turn 10. I feel like we should definitely have made more advancements on the world map, but we're doing okay. We're still alive, which is quite something, I suppose. Thank you very much for joining me then. We will hopefully continue our conquest soon. We actually get somewhere at some point. Till next time, good night.